kids, we'd be at dinner, and the kids would say, I hate broccoli, I'm not eating broccoli. I'd be like, oh. And I'd be making those noises, and I'm like, okay, she's lost it. That's probably why they never told anybody. Because I'm crazy, mother. Crazy.
I didn't really do it
Your
so much.
voice is quite like his.
Yeah, Can I have some milk? I think so, yeah.
You do.
I'm gonna take a shower. I don't know, but you know what is funny? I have 3 kids, and I have a 7-year-old, 5-year-old, two daughters, and one little boy who's 3. And I have, you know, those Tuxedo Mask plushies. Yeah. So some fans give us those things sometimes, and I had 3 of them that I want to give them to my kids. But they just started watching Sailor Moon. They didn't really know what it was yet. So I introduced it as Tuxedo Mask, and they're walking around the house, and then finally I was kind of like, what does it sound like again? Hey, Meatballhead, and then, hey, Meatballhead. But one of the funniest things was, and this just makes me laugh, one night my eldest was particularly not really behaving, and she's kind of just, I was like, bedtime, like in her bunk bed, just please be quiet, no more questions. And finally, she had something she really wanted to ask me, but I was at my wit's end already, like, oh, Sydney, please, just, what is it? Okay, what is so important? And she's finally like, Daddy, why is Tuxedo Mask so fancy? Oh my God, I went from angry to just like, oh, I love you. I don't know why he's fancy, honey, but he certainly is very fancy, and he looks great in the suit.
See, he's nice dad, and I'm evil mother.
Here's my question. Was the bond between y'all and the other voice actors really close?
Bond.
Now.
Why are they so loud?
Gee whiz, we're in competition.
Wrestling.
Yes, our bond is we are very tight. Having said that, it's more because of coming to these, because we travel so much together. So we're actually really good at traveling together. There's 4 of us that usually do it. Katie Griffin who is Mars, Susan Roman, who is Jupiter, Toby and me. We'll go places together, and yeah. In fact, my daughters babysit Katie's kids all the time. Oh, they love her. They're getting married. We've decided they're getting married. Even though Shay, my middle one, is 18 and Jen is only 8. It's fine. We'll get through that age barrier eventually, because Katie and I want to have Christmas dinners together.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. We are fairly close. When we first did the series, to answer your question, all of us did the voices singularly. We were in the booth alone. That was it. So we didn't have a lot of closeness except for ways like tag team. You know, when you leave the booth and like someone else leaving you high five them, and that's pretty much all you got. But you know, being actors, you find an opportunity to talk. So, I find now with doing these things, we're thick as thieves. It's great. I mean, it's been an incredible experience being able to come out and see, because you have to realize we did this stuff in a microphone in a tiny little room, and we walked away. There was no such thing as an applause. There's nothing. We didn't even know how well it was received. And then once YouTube and all this stuff started happening, and then next thing you know, we're here and we see you guys and all the love that you give us. It's incredible. You make me feel tall.
All right, we got time for one more question.
Okay. Where is he?
Right here.
Oh.
Well, when you look back at doing the show and you see some of the clips now from, the Japanese version, or like shows like internet series like Nostalgia Critic and things like that, covering a lot of the censorship things with the whole Uranus and Neptune thing. What was it like finding out about a lot of the stuff now that
like what they edited out, basically?
Yeah, that got edited out. Like looking back at it.
The censorship laws were so different back then. They were really harsh. What a lot of people don't realize is the Sailor Moon Says segments that they had, during the show. The only reason those were there was because they had to take out so many niggly little things. Like if a child was seen on a bike without a helmet on, they had to cut that out. And they had to fill it with something, right? Like they're just like, that's been cut out. Now this whole cartoon's been already done, so we got to figure out some way to do it. And they had to cut out so much stuff. If they saw a weapon at all, that had to get cut out. Get rid of it. So it was very weird. That's why also I just love the fact that they're doing the redub and stuff like that. Like I think that that's great because now we get to see it for what it was. And I mean, even back then, a Teletubby, the purple Teletubby holding a purse, ended the show. Like they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Someone's holding a purse.
The whole,
And now you have High School DxD.
Oh.
It's completely different.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just, I guess North America wasn't ready for it at the time, and it's too bad that we didn't push a little bit harder and go, just get ready for it, you know, with the whole Uranus and Neptune.
I wish I knew
But at
more
least
about it
we're there
back
now.
then, to be honest. Because we really didn't know. I didn't know much about it. I was a tool.
Came in and threw a rose.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I didn't.
Late.
Yeah.
Late again,
None of
Buster
us-
Brown.
Yeah.
Late again.
It's cool to learn about it now, though. I think it's really neat, and it's going to be interesting to see what translates years later.
Back then, we all never knew about this, like, because there was no internet back then.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you were babies.
I was
Isn't it funny when you say there was no internet back then? It's like saying, well, before stairs. No wonder kids look at us weird, like before the internet.
I know.
Crazy. Just gonna sign my name. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, speaking of signing your name,
Yes.
so we're ending this now because we have to, because you can breathing down our throats here or next. But we are out there signing autographs, so come on over. I know you've still got more questions. We have another panel on Sunday, but we're going to be maybe cutting it short because we have to catch our flight home of all the ridiculous things that made our panel right next to our flight. But we're going to be there signing autographs, so come over and, even if you don't want an autograph, come over and say hi anyways, because we love meeting you guys all. Thank you so much.
Let's give a round of applause, guys.